So I have about 3 to 4 tablespoons of aquafaba, and I'm going to go ahead and whip this up. I did also add in the juice of half of a key lime that helps it to whip up better. And I'm adding to it some Golden Light agave. I prefer to use this in the baking recipes. I'm going to add about 1/4 to 1/2 cup. You can add more or less depending on how sweet you want your cake to be. And you want to add this after it's already started to whip up. If you add it too soon, your aquafaba will stay deflated. So I've gone ahead and thrown in about 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, and that's optional. You can omit that step. And now I'm adding in some white spelt flour. I've sifted 1 cup of white spelt flour with 1/4 teaspoon of sea salt. And I'm adding 1/3 of the flour at a time and just gently folding that in so that I don't deflate my aquafaba, my whipped aquafaba. You want to fold that in and just add a little at a time until you have completely incorporated all of your spelt flour. And once you've added all of your spelt flour, you want to go ahead and add in 1 tablespoon of sea moss gel. And you want to go ahead and gently fold that in as well. If your sea moss gel has been refrigerated, I recommend heating it and letting it cool slightly before adding it to your mixture. And so you want to go ahead and get that nice and folded in, and then add in 1 tablespoon of grapeseed oil. And then you want to go ahead and gently fold that in as well. And you want to make sure your baking pan is ready, that it is greased or lined with parchment paper. I recommend also, if you use parchment paper, add some oil to the top of the parchment paper as well. I'm using a flat pan here, and you can see it's just like a cookie sheet, because this cake will not rise a whole lot. It really won't rise at all, but you're going to bake this on 350 degrees for about 10 minutes, 10 to 15 minutes. You want to check that constantly after about 10 minutes. And this is what it looks like when it's done. You want to let it cool for about 5 minutes and then remove it from the pan. And I've gone ahead and sliced mine into 3 sections. And I'll let you see here how thin it is. It didn't really rise, but it is still moist. And I've gone ahead and added some strawberry jam. And I'm going to layer this into 3 layers. And I'll put a link in the description box below on how to make the jam. And then you refrigerate this before cutting. And you can add a little bit of coconut cream glaze. And there you have it.